Selamat pagi BNI. Terima kasih Grace karena undangannya ke acara yang luar biasa ini. Dan selamat kepada BNI Grow di Jakarta. Visitor dan member di BNI Indonesia, izinkan saya berbicara di dalam bahasa Inggris ya. Okay, good morning BNI. My name is Marcus Huang. Thank you so much for having me here today. It's really my pleasure. And I was a while ago, but it was actually in 2007, 14 years ago, that I received a call from my law school classmate, Gary. Now, Gary called me after more than 10 years we have not been in contact. And he asked me a few questions. And then he went on to ask me, Marcus, would you like to grow your business? I said, yes. Okay, great. Can I introduce you to a group of people who can potentially do business with you? I said, yes, of course. And can you meet me tomorrow at 6:30? I said, yes, of course. I can be there to see you because the place was not far from my home. So this was back in 2007. And those days, the traffic was bad, not like now. We're all in lockdown. So a few minutes later, I called Gary and I asked Gary, how's the traffic there at 6:30 in the evening? And that's when I found out it's actually 6:30 in the morning. And I was thinking, when was the last time I woke up so early in the morning? And I told Gary, no, sorry, Gary, I can't make it because I may be playing golf. Gary was very persistent, and I'd like to thank him for that. Because over the next 3 months, he called me for about 7 to 8 times. And finally, I decided to say, yes, I will visit your chapter. So the next day, I went, I came out, I woke up early in the morning. It was the first time in a long time that I came out from my house and I don't see the sun. It was dark, it was cold, there's some slight drizzle, and the road was just like clear, silence. I drove it, and while I was driving to the meeting place, I thought to myself, now look, I haven't met Gary for a long time. What is he doing right now? Can I trust him? Will they put me into a corner of the room and force me to buy something that I don't need? So all these worries came into my mind as I was driving to the venue. And then I devised 2 strategies. The first one, I told myself, I called my wife. I asked my wife, please call me at 7:30 later and say that I have an urgent meeting so that I can leave the place quickly. Second strategy, after I leave the meeting place, I'm going to block Gary's number. So I went there, still early, still dark. Gary came out and greeted me. And there I met about 7 other businesses. They were very warm and very friendly. And I felt good. And so Gary went on to explain the philosophy of BNI, what is BNI and how BNI can help. And I was so interested to know more about this philosophy of givers gain. And I love the concept of business owners collaborating and not competing among each other, working together as a team and helping each other out to success. And now that really intrigued me. So when at 7:30 sharp, my wife called me and I said, sorry, I'm busy. I will call you back. She was not pleased. So what happened was the thought of going out of the meeting early and blocking Gary's number did not happen, as you know, right? So I put in my application and I was very happy to know that Gary called me later and said that my application has been approved. And the rest is history. So that's the beginning of my journey in BNI. It was over a period of time. I was a very reluctant visitor. I don't know how many of you are like that in the beginning, right? So looking back, I thought to myself, okay, I think why did I join BNI? Why did I put in my application? And I thought back and I think, okay, I was stricken by the 3L disease, 3L, okay? The first L stands for lazy. After 11 years or 12 years in business, I felt lazy because a lot of things I promised myself I was going to do, a lot of plans, after a few years, I didn't do it anymore. I'm not sure how many of you can relate to that. But in BNI, that changed. Because when you are together, holding each other accountable, pushing each other to go forward, that laziness disappears. You want to do more for your business. The second L was, after so many years in business, I feel a bit lonely. Right? Why lonely? Because the only people I deal with are lawyers and bankers. And because of that, I don't know many people who can share the same problems as me as a business owner. Right? Am I right to say that as a business owners, we have a lot of problems that we would like others to help us with? But in that room on that day, there were 7 business. And the thought that there will be so many people, eventually the chapter grew to above 60 members, and there were 60 people, different professions, different classifications. And that's really, really amazing, because everyone is so passionate about what they do. That make you, or that made me, very passionate about what I do. So I don't feel lost anymore. There's an exclusive marketing rights. That means your classification is exclusive to you. So the business was all yours for you, whatever classification or category that you are representing. The third L, lost. I felt lost. Why? Because I don't know my business direction. Am I going up? Am I going down? I don't know, but mostly it just feels flat. And because of that, in BNI, it changed me. All right, with so many people, everyone striving to improve themselves, learning. There are 18 different kinds of trainings in BNI. We're learning together. We recognize each other's achievement, catch someone doing something right, very positive and supportive by everyone. And the givers gain, where people, I can't believe how helpful the members are to help me grow my business. And because of that, I felt that my journey currently in BNI has changed my life. And to the members here, I hope it will change your life too. And to the visitors, I don't know how many of you feel the same way as me, but if you do something about it, okay, because you can. And congratulations to BNI Grow. It's really, really an amazing achievement. I look forward to speak to more of you, to know you better. And there's an amazing room of talent and business potential. It's so incredible. And congratulations to Pak Hari, congratulations to Grace, to all the directors and also ambassadors in BNI Jakarta. Thank you so much for having me here today. I hope that this is a good story for you to think about what you're going to do next. Thank you. Over to you, Grace.